Welcome in, everyone. Farmer Cop here for episode 1 of Dawnridge, which is the American map on Farming Simulator 26. We are going to be doing a little bit of a playthrough series. Now, this is actually, I recorded 2.5 episodes already. However, the audio was so bad because of some simple mistake that I made that I just had to trash those. It was that bad. So we're restarting. I will say, if you want to pick up a copy of this game for the Switch, which I'm playing on the Switch right now, that'll be, a little card will pop up on your screen, so you guys can do that. But yeah, if you have the Switch too, you should get the Farming Simulator Signature Edition, not this version, so just be aware of that. But yeah, so we're still on the same day you start. This is just, I'm just going to go through what we've done today. So we bought no new equipment or anything like that. I'll let it save it. It saves, I feel like, way too much. Vehicles. We bought a second 3650. We bought another one of those. We also bought a Convertilin Exacta Geo Spread, and that's it. Which those, I'll show you those in a minute. We got 30 chickens. We already had like 6 to start, so I got rid of those ones and then got 30 new ones, so we're starting to produce some eggs. I haven't put any grain in there. That's just what they have. We have in storage currently, if I go to prices, we have 11,451 liters of goodness gracious, wheat, which we're waiting to sell because the best time to sell is going to be in, is it December? January. January is the best time to sell. So yeah, just be aware of that. Settings that we have, right now we're at 2 times sale for that. Yeah, most of the stuff is, yeah, there's just a few extra added things in there. Those are what we're going with there. Helper buy-on stuff is off. Yeah, so that's just what I got for my settings. Challenges, we're working through this sowing 5 hectares of wheat. We've sown our 3 fields, which let's go back out and show you. And this is just what you start off with the new farmer mode. You have 3 fields down here, 1, 3, and 5. The fields are expensive. This guy is, how much is this one? 157 to buy, but anyhow. So yeah, we have those 3. You do start out with this field. Field 1 has wheat in it. That's where we got the wheat that we have. And then I've just been basically knocking out a bunch of contracts. Is kind of all I've really been doing. So yeah. And I actually just recently finished one, which this one is completed, so we will collect on that. There we go. That's a good payout there. And then contracts, that's that field right there. Sure, we can take that one on. Let's go ahead and accept. I don't need the stuff for that one. And let's get out of here. Let's have this guy drive over to where that contract's at. Yeah, I've never played the mobile games really before. I've done like a couple of videos here and there, but nothing crazy. And if we go, actually, if we go into the menu, this will be easier. Go to AI workers. Nope, AI workers. Click this guy. If I can get on him. There we go. Let's do set destination because you can have him drive around. Oh crap! Gosh dang it! No, stop hitting that wrong button. I want to hit the other mouse button. Or the other, not mouse button, goodness gracious. Things are a disaster. I'm also very upset that I had to re-record this. I also have to re-record my beginner's guide. So there's just a lot of bad things that are happening. If we go like right, I don't know, like right there. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here now. You eventually will start going. Make sure he actually starts first. You may have an issue with the AI traffic. If I go turn them off real quick. There we go. We can turn those guys back on now. Alright, so he's doing that. This guy just finished up this contract up here, which is the cultivating one, which looks like I haven't cultivated it, which I don't understand that part of it. It's got a bunch of dead weeds on it, but whatever. Let's head down to our farm. Could be down this way. Or by that yellow building, I'm pretty sure. Anyhow, we'll get this guy back over to our farm. I do want to take a look at what the eggs look like that are spawning out there and stuff like that, so I'm kind of curious about that. But yeah, I've been just kind of trying to do some contract work and things like that. I think we'll complete that fertilizing contract and then we'll get ourselves to the next day. We really need to be doing more work on our own farm, to be honest. But yeah, we have wheat, so we can feed the chickens wheat as they need it. Yeah, here's our little humble abode farm here. Go ahead and park you right here. Alright, where are the chickens at? How are they looking? They are... Where are they at? There. Well, they're around the other side over here, that's right. Silo. Bale and pallet storage. Yeah, look at that. I don't think there's very many eggs in that one yet, but it's there. Okay. They're doing okay. Got pigs right there, which pigs are useless, so I don't really want to do pigs. I wish they would have put like sheep on the farm or something like that. You know, something useful, a decent one to have. But how far are you right now? Let's take a look at them. Okay, you're making some good progress there. But yeah, we'll get down there. We'll get this contract done, and then actually, let me show you too. I'll take a look. Yeah, that one's not like crazy good. I have to drive all the way over there, and I'd have to borrow the equipment anyways. So, yeah. But let me go to the store. I'm going to show you what we bought. So, what we bought. Bought another one of these. So, that was $45,000. We also bought the Geo spread, right? Where's that at? That's fertilizer spreaders. That guy right there. So, we bought that first, $26,000. They're off the $100,000. That's kind of where we're sitting right now, which, you know, we're slowly making our way back up in money. I'd like to buy another field, but I don't know if we're going to be able to afford that or not. But yeah, in terms of the challenges, we'll get that automatically in 2 days, but this one I really want to finish if we can, because next to 30 grand would be nice. However, 2.61 acres is apparently all the land that we own, so what's 12.36? It's going to be 5 times, isn't it? 12.36 divided by 2.61. Got a calculator here. Yeah, so we'd have to basically do, it's 4.7, but yeah, we'd have to basically do all of the fields we currently own 5 times to get that reward, which is crazy. So I would like to make that easier if we can. There's AI work, or not, there is AI workers, as you saw, but there's also GPS, which is awesome. For fields. Alright, lock onto that. There we go. The lights come on automatically if you activate the equipment they're using at night, which is sweet. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to get this contract knocked out. And then you can also see how the money goes down. You know, the refill fertilizer and things like that. Nope, I did not want to do that. I hit the wrong button. That was not what I wanted to do. Hold X down now to get that. There we go, back to... Yeah, I guess that's not the... Yeah, that's the next full one, so we'll get that done next. And we'll come back and clean that up if we need to. I wish there was cruise control. I haven't figured out a way to turn that on or not. I don't know if there is actually cruise control or not. That part I just don't know. But, yeah, it's kind of fun. I mean, playing on the Switch is the first time I've ever really played extensively with something that requires a controller. I'm a PC gamer pretty much exclusively, so, yeah. The game doesn't look half bad, though. I think it's fun. I've enjoyed playing it, that's for sure, even though I'm doing this a second time. If I really hated playing it, I think I would have not re-recorded it, to be honest. Oh, I did it again. I hit A, not X. Seriously, this is the first time I've been using the AI constantly. This is the first time I've had such a stinking issue with this. Reload it. Here we go. All right. This A is just the closest button. I hate that that's the detach button. Nope. There we go. Used it so many other times that I've never had an issue. Then I go to re-record, even like recording. Like I've recorded it, but then obviously I didn't get to keep any of those files because they were terrible. But yeah, now re-recording, I'm having an absolute nightmare trying to get things to work the way I want them to. That's the way it works, though, I guess. All right, get ready to hit X, not anything else. There we go. Then we'll get that last row down there, and then we'll probably have to go back up and do a little bit of that partial row. Partial width row. It's not like it's a partial row for the field, but You guys know what I mean, I think. Hopefully. Maybe not. It definitely uses quite a bit of money to get fertilizing done, but I guess it's technically, if you think about it, we're doing 2 fertilizer states, because in normal farming simulator there's 2, and this one there's only 1. So, I mean, technically, in a way, we are kind of doing 2 of them. We actually may not have to go hit that row. I think this will actually get us all the way up to 100%. It'll be close. It will be close. Yeah, I think we might have to go up there and do a little bit of touching up. Just barely. Oh, just barely. Alright, well, this fertilizer spreader, even with the weight on the front of this thing, is still too heavy for it. Here we go. Excellent. And we will collect. Okay. Let's just get over to our farm here. Should be able to fast forward through the night. Okay. Let's wake up at, we could do 10 o'clock. Might as well. I'm assuming you can't get out of this. But once you're in this, you're in it. So be careful. Once you sleep, you sleep. This beautiful new day on the farm. What do we got for contracts? Of course, got to check that. No contracts? Get the heck out of here. How are chickens doing? They're out of food for sure. Okay. Let's get them fed then. Let's use you since you're right here. Just drop this off over next to our cedar. Go pick up our trailer. Nope, didn't want to open that up. That's me pressing too hard down on the joystick. That I did plenty while I was recording before. That I did all the time. Okay, there we go. Get a little bit of wheat here. Yep. Yeah, might as well just fill it up. Why not? 8,000 liters would be more than enough. Oh, I gotta weed our wheat, too. Gotta get rid of the weeds. Gotta look at sprayers. Sprayers are pricey, though. Here's to see how much it's gonna take. Oh, that took a lot. Okay. So it'll hold a lot. That's awesome. That's good. Yeah, 8,000 liters. Okay, perfect. So they should be good for a while now. And then hopefully they'll continue to make some more eggs for us. So that pallet's got 85 liters. We'll wait until they get a little bit more stuff going on. But yeah, they should be good now for a while. Yeah, weeding, and I don't know. We should actually read in the menu real quick what the effect is that has on it. Not this menu, there we go. Okay. Yield boost. Yeah. What about harvesting? Here we go. You increase the yield of your harvest by fertilizing your fields after sowing. Spread fertilizer to get max fertilization. Okay, it doesn't tell us how much. Removing weeds. With a sprayer, you need to treat weeds of all growth stages. However, it does not fully remove the weeds, but instead reduces the influence of the weed to the crops. But there's no other weeders, which that's funny that that's the way that they phrase that in there, because there's no other weeders in here. You have... Yeah, like that's... You know, like there's not any other. These are the options, which 79,000, we can't afford it anyway, so I guess we're not going to worry about weeds, at least for now. So there's that. But yeah, there's nothing else in here to get rid of weeds. Goes over to vehicles. Okay, well, that's any contracts that have come up? Spraying, that's right next to the store. I would do that one. $400. Yeah, I'll do it just because I can show you guys how the spraying works. We haven't seen that yet. What I hate about the sprayers is you don't unfold them and then turn them on. You turn them on and unfold them at the same time. So as soon as they're unfolded, which they unfold rapidly, but I just don't like it. It drives me absolutely crazy. Get GPS. Should just be this field right here. And we're making how much off of this? Save the game faster. 1184 minus 400. So that's what? 784. So 890 in there right now. We better have most of that left. Alright, there we go. See? I hit B to turn it on. And then all of a sudden it's... There it is, it's going. And of course it's absolutely killing your money. So we need to make sure we have most of that 800 left to actually make any profit here. In general, I found you do make enough profit. I don't want to say to make it worth it, but to survive at least. We can loop here at the end. Come on, get me there. Yeah, we should be there. This row. And even after the contract's done, it'll still charge you for using spray if you don't turn it off right away. So there we go. All right. 69,530. All right, yeah, we did okay on that. The contracts, let's go ahead and collect that. So, okay, there we go. No contracts available. Let's go in here to settings. Let's bump this up to like 90 times for a bit. Just I want to see if any other contracts are going to pop up. Spraying. Where's that one? Oh, it's right there. Where's that fertilizing one? That one's pretty close to the farm. We could collect that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. Let's head back up towards... Yeah, that's just the one. That's actually this field right back here, isn't it? I think it is. Yep, it's that one. I didn't know I could zoom in and out on the map. That's kind of nice. I'm learning the controls here, people. Ooh, $11,000 sewing contract. Yes, please. Let's go back up to settings. Yeah, let's do 5. Well, what is that contract for? Canola. Gosh, dang it. I would say that'd be so nice if that was wheat. Oh. Alright, let's get this contract done. Because we only have one contract at a time, which is honestly kind of a bummer. I wish you could do more than one. Yeah, that sewing one will be a good one to definitely do for sure. That pays out really nicely. Really the only way to make good money in this game I've kind of figured out. But we're trying to get things done, do things and what have you and whatnot. There we go. We only have to do 3 easy rows here. It looks like we're in about a third of the field done. As long as we're over 66% on this next one, or 67% is kind of our goal into this row, and then we should be done after one more row. I don't know if we're going to quite hit that. Does not look like it. Okay. Yeah, there's a little partial row out here as well. About to get some of that little edge bit there to finish out the contract. But yeah, it's not too hard to earn money. I mean, I've gotten to where we're at in the game with, what this would be, we're probably now at about an hour and a half of gameplay, which isn't bad. I mean, especially with what I purchased. There we go. Okay. Contracts. Let's go up to that one. That's collect. And the sewing one, we are going to have to borrow items because that's going to be way faster than having to plant that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, only $400 to borrow those items. That's no big deal. Park you just kind of out of the way. Right here will be fine. Okay. Yeah, big boy. Yeah, this will be much faster than doing it with our equipment, and for $400 less than what the contract would pay you. Well, this one also fertilizes while I do it. That's kind of nice to know that you can do that. Gotta go up this way. Let's go, and then we get to canola. Here we go. This is one where I hate they unfold and then, yeah, I hate that for turning them on and off. I hate the way that works. That's the only thing that really I hate about this game. Which, I mean, to be fair, if that's all I hate, that's not too bad, you know? Okay. Go. Okay. Should be getting going. See, when they're unfolded for the AI workers, they don't use any seed or fertilizer until they drop that baby down. That's not even at 1% yet. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. That is going to take a hot minute. I mean, it is a big field, to be fair. Okay. We're chilling, though. We're chilling. Doing our thing. I'll probably put a little break in here. We're going to get that sewing contract done, and then I'll bring you guys back in when that's done, and we'll see if we can't continue to work through September. All right. Contract has been completed. Yeah, save as you always do. Okay, let's go to contracts. Let's go ahead and collect that bad boy there. Yep, collect that. That $800 to lease that equipment, that's not worth it for $1,700 worth of work, or $1,700 worth of pay. It's right there, though. We just got to take it right across there. We could just accept that without borrowing. We can do that one real quick with our harvester. Animals doing okay. Their health is slowly going up. That's good. Let's bump the time up a little bit. Just to get us a little ways here. And then we'll use this to go harvest that. At least we'll hire a worker to do it here. It's just this field right here. Oh, is it raining? Hold on. Is it actually raining? I don't see any weather up there. Raining. It'll not be raining soon. Let's wait a little bit. We could actually just do this. When is it not going to be raining? 4 o'clock? Get us up to 4 o'clock. Go for a while. Theoretically. But we don't want to, if we harvest it in the rain, we'll lose some yield. And that'll not be good for us, so. Alright, that says sunny. No. Giving us that warning. Stop giving us that warning. Hmm. Alright. There was no warning that time. Let's go into settings. Let's bump that way back down. Contracts. We still got just that one, so nothing new's popped up. I don't think anything new will pop up other than the ones that are in there now. 70% on that. It'd be nice to get more eggs. We don't have any really way to move the eggs, to be fair. But hey, we got 80 grand right now, though. We could eventually buy... We did talk about getting... In pallet handling, what have we got? That guy's... I guess that's only $29,000. I think you have to have one of those, though, don't you? Does that hold pallets? Or no, that doesn't hold anything. They're literally just for driving. 67,500. That'd be a quick way to deliver pallets. That might just be better. 4 pallets at a time is not great, but we don't have a lot of pallets to move around. 55 miles per hour is pretty good, so we could potentially get that. I don't know. We'll make that decision when we get there. Because 30,000 is a lot cheaper, obviously. Because, I mean, other pallet movers, like those are crazy expensive. I think you might need one of those in association with this is, I think, part of the problem. Oh, we might be in trouble with that. We'll see how that goes. I just don't know enough about that sort of stuff. Get over to this guy, because this is how we're going to be unloading that guy in a second. Yeah, once this contract's done, that'll pretty much be good for us for the day. Don't know how long it takes stuff to be ready to harvest. I also kind of, just while we're on this, I'm thinking about things. I'm learning the game pretty well as well here. Yeah, I'm gonna look at price fluctuations because I want to see. Barley's not that much. Barley's pretty close in price to wheat. Oats, canola's not bad. Sorghum's not great. Sunflowers are great. Wow. Soybeans, holy smokes. Those are worth a lot. I know you're not going to get as much off the harvest, but... Those sell best. July, okay. Corn is actually worth quite a bit, I feel like, for corn. Goodness. Potatoes, that's pretty good. Sugar beets, not bad. Cotton's worth a lot. Sugarcane's not worth a lot. Makes sense, though. Wood's pretty non-fluctuating. Same with silage. I don't really care about those ones. Grapes, only 2,100 bucks for grapes. That's not worth it. Olive is the same thing. Milk's not bad. Goat milk, good night. We gotta get some goat milk. Eggs are worth quite a bit. That'll be good. Planks, not bad. Planks long, not bad. Flour, not bad. Bread, pretty good. Cake, real good. Milk bottled. Goat milk bottled is 20 grand? We gotta get into dairy. It sounds like we need to get goats. It's kind of what it sounds like. Let's get out of here. I think that pen is up here, right? Because that's going to be the sheep barn. And we can put 65 in there? Oh, wow. You can't buy... The problem is you can't buy the stuff to feed them. That'll be the thing we'd want to probably get. Yeah, sheep barn, pigsty. hay or grass, but you can't, I promise you can't buy it, I don't think. I don't think there's anywhere on the map to buy it. Cows, chickens. Yeah, dairy to get the bottled stuff. That would be nice. Let's go visit that, because I have not taken a look at how much the dairy itself costs. The cheapest production, I think, is like, I don't know, they're all pretty expensive. I buy this thing. Ah. Here we go. What are we looking at for this? 210. That's actually not bad for productions in this game. Nice. So let's go back up to select. There we go. So I can scroll through them like I was doing. Dairy, yeah, we looked at that. Cereal factory, carpentry, bakery. I wonder how much the bakery. I mean, the grain mill is 300,000 as part of the problem. There's not like any sort of. Yeah, there's not like any sort of. Whatchamacallit? What am I trying to say here? How's this guy doing? Yeah, he's probably not gonna be a full tank off of this field, but he's doing pretty good. But yeah, part of the problem is, what was I gonna say? Yeah, getting grass is gonna be a problem if we're gonna try to do that. Because what would grass equipment look like? Even if we did plant it in one of our fields, we could start with that. That'd be 50 grand. We also would need. That'd be expensive too. We could do bales. Well, I guess we kind of would have to do bales if we want to store it. We ain't got no other way to store it. That'd be a big problem there. So yeah, that'd be way down the road if we end up going that route. Are you going up and down now? Yeah, you're going up and down. Okay. But yeah, once this gets done, we'll be able to sell this off, which would be great. Yeah, that'll be good, and then, yeah. Things are gonna go good for us, eventually. Eventually, theoretically speaking. But yeah, once this is done, we can sell that off, and, yeah, we'll be in a pretty good spot. We'll be in a pretty good spot. We'll get all this delivered, and then we'll get a little extra bonus from delivering it. Yeah, that's kind of what we got. I don't know what else to do for now. Not gonna do that one. This isn't gonna pay very much. Get like probably 2 grand with the extra bonus selling. We don't have to take it too far, which is nice. And then one thing I am curious, because I wanted to see what I could click on a field. Okay, there we go. Field job. Grape orchard, 1,400 bucks. Build olive orchard. Well, you can pay someone to. What? Oh, I didn't realize you could do this. You could pay someone to mow it for you. Oh, that changes things. But there's no planting trees. What? Why would it matter what? Grow, build grape orchard. Yeah, there's no. Huh. That's what really confuses me. Now, there are trees. Like, I'm assuming you can harvest some of these trees that are out and about, but if you go into the store, the thing that's confusing me, if I go to forestry machines, tree mover, tree harvester. This is grinds down tree stumps. Yeah, that's great. But then if you go into the menu, it says the trees don't regrow. It says you have to replant them, but there's no tree planters. I'm gonna have to do some like tutorial videos and also learn some of the game and like test saves and things like that. So I'm curious about some of that stuff. But all right, let's get ready to unload that guy because he's about to be done here. Then we'll get this delivered and we can actually, well, we'll probably actually end the episode there. But hey, we're doing good. Things are happening. You know, what can you do? Sometimes that's all you can do is do things. All right, how much we're gonna have here? We have a decent amount. There we go. Get this delivered. We can just head right over this way. Literally just down here that we gotta go with it. Even if you drive in the water, bad things will happen, so we'll try to avoid that. Yeah, we're just heading right around there. Even cut this corner a little bit as long as we don't go in the drink, which that, careful. It should just be going right down here to the oil mill. Alright, and a little bit extra. Okay, 1,100 bucks extra, we'll take that. It's not bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, I'll pay you to drive there. You to go to. Go up over here. Start. Okay, and then I can put you away. And then we can accept that contract. Collect that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos we post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.